Beezy430, back again with a review. This is the first time I've done a review on this channel in a while. You know, we didn't get a chance to do this as a crew, man. So, Black Milk, if you're watching this, sorry we didn't get to do this as the Dating Hip Hop crew. But, you know, people have been asking me about this album. Of course, with no further ado, I'm doing Black Milk Fever. Fever is Black Milk's 7th LP, solo LP. Not to mention, you know, the few instrumental albums he got out, a few EPs he got out here and there, also on vinyl. All this work you can catch on this Bandcamp website. I put the link to this album and all the rest of his albums in the description box below. So make sure you guys check out for that. But with no further ado, try to make this video as short and quick as possible because I don't want to be talking to you guys for about 30 minutes because, you know, I do have a lot to say about this album. But I'm going to try to skim it down as much as I can. But, yeah, man, Black Milk Fever. Golly, this is, you know, I've been a huge Black Milk fan ever since his the Slum Village days with B.R. Gunner, and then, you know, Sound of the City mixtape, and then Popular Demand, and just everything, countless of production work he's done. You know, the earlier Black Milk career, I've always looked for them more on the production and less side of the MC side. But man, I can say, maybe since No Poison, No Paradise, I think Black Milk has definitely stepped up on as far as the rhymes on the mic, man. Like he has gotten better each album every time, and EPs he released since No Poison, No Paradise up until now. And one thing I can say about this album, Fever, is this is his most organic and most, you know, focused production, I think, just up to date. Because you talk about an artist who steadily always like changing up, switching up, always evolving, you know, as far as musically. Black Milk is a great example, man. Just if you listen to Sound of the City and Popular Demand and listen to this, it's like, wow. Like, and just throughout, even Album of the Year and Tronic and just all his albums, he has just been progressing production wise so well, man, and as an MC. And it's just evident in this. I like the fact that he got a little bit more conscious with this. You know, songs like Unveiled, True Lies, Drown. I love the storytelling on here. Is Faux Friend. I mean, like, man, like Black Milk has definitely stepped up on the bars, man. I love the fact that he is definitely kind of showing his range now as an MC. Prime example of how he's just like showing his range as an MC is like the leading single, Laugh Now Cry Later, how he talks about like how he views the world opposed to how everyone else views the world. Like I thought that was really dope how he put a spin on that. That was really creative. Songs like True Lies, I love how he talks from like, you know, from a hood perspective, like Detroit, like how, you know, we rather, you know, thank God we didn't go that route, but we'd rather like do drugs and stuff instead of like go to school because you see the fast money, you get temptations, and no one really teach you about how to manage your money. Whereas, you know, they always portray like black, in order to be successful, is like be a drug dealer, actor, or ball player, and it's like no other way. So yeah, of course, living that, you know, if you grow up in the hood like myself and Black Milk as well, in the hoods of Detroit, the neighborhoods of Detroit, you know, he speaks about that well in True Lies, which I love that joint. And I love that funky drum breaks in there, and just the funky rock melodic type of vibe on True Lies, man. That's definitely one of my standout tracks on this album. And I like Could It Be. Could It Be is another one of my favorite tracks too. I love the way how he chop and loop that vocal sample on there, and, you know, just him kind of going over like reflection of like where he was back and then to where he is now. I think Will Remain was another track that was kind of similar to that way. Like Black Milk was kind of, it was like a reflecting type of track. You know, like I said, another way of Black Milk showing his variety as an MC, man, and just he's just doing it well. And this first track, Unveil, the opener, man, the way he switched his flows up on that joint, man, on from the first verse to the second verse, man, was so dope, man. I was just like, damn, Black Milk is really stepping it up on the MC, man. It's like now I can't just be like, okay, Black Milk on the beats and then Black Milk as MC, okay, cool, I'll be happy with that. Now it's like the MC part is stepping up a lot, man. I love on Will Remain, the ending part of it, how you had that funky sip. I don't know the name of the guy that's the sip player. I remember seeing him on some of your Instagram posts, but dude was killing it on the synth, man. That shit was so funky and dope. A lot of instrumentation on here was dope. I like how you kind of changed it up. You had some soulful boom bap stuff, then you had some like rock like sample type stuff, and then you have some slow stuff. Like Will Remain is probably one of the only like up tempo songs on this album. If I was to really kind of critique, or I guess give like a negative on this album, I think the closeout track. The closeout track, really not my taste. I didn't like you doing the auto tune and the hooks. You know, that's just me. That would be the only thing negative to take away from this album, would probably be that. But other than that, man, like, yeah, like the beats and production on this is just like, this is like I said in the beginning of the video, this is one of your focused production wise, and as an MC, I think I've ever heard you up to this date. Like this is crazy how you just getting better and better and better. Also, I love how you had like the like a good little interlude with Eve and Dive. That was another great instrumental track. I don't know if Nat Turner was on that as well, or that was just all you, but that was definitely dope. I'm glad you threw in two instrumental tracks as well. I felt like Eve was more of like the halftime interlude of the album, and I just feel like Dive was just like, look, let me just show you what else I can do on this album besides just rap. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you a good instrumentation track. Two would try with Dwelle on the horns as well and singing the hook. I thought that was cool. I thought that was a different, you know, it sounded like you was talking about an ex-girlfriend or a previous girlfriend on that track. It was dope. How, you know, like I said, you switching up your content variety as an MC on this album, and I think this is man, I think this is probably since Tronic, this is probably your best album, man. Like, not saying all your other ones are slacking, but just like this was just on point. And the fact that you kept it, it was pretty much, you know, short, wasn't that long. 40 minutes, if that, give or take, which is always a liking for my taste. I always appreciate that. But I'm trying to think, yeah. I mean, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. Like this Black Milk, you really showed your ass on this album, man. I really appreciate you still showing artists in this hip hop culture that you can still progress and still not like try to water down your sound, still be experimental, still try new things and different things, and still be dope at it, man. Like that's one thing I always love and appreciate about Black Milk, is like throughout the years, or all my years of being a fan of your music, you just always you stepping out your boundaries even more and more, stepping out your comfort zone even more and more, and that's one thing I can appreciate, man. I can definitely appreciate that as a fan. So, you know, hope you're watching this. You know, keep up the great work. And what else? I'm trying to think any other final thoughts I have to say about this album. Just keep doing you, man. Look, I know that's like a cliche rhyme we always say. Like keep doing you, Black Milk. Like I love the fact that you just keep everything funky and different and soulful, man. I love it. So yeah, I guess this is my thoughts on the Black Milk Fever. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. I know y'all been begging me about this. I might do Jericho Jackson next with Elzai, and I think I had put Skyzoo in that poll as well. But y'all voted for Black Milk first. Y'all wanted me to do this one, so do it for y'all, for the fans. So I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys. I hope you guys comment. Make sure you comment in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that other great things. But other than that, this is your boy Beezy430. Check it out later. Peace.